Just to ask a question, I am being recorded, I'm presuming, because you're both standing in front of me with those on, yeah?
Yeah.
I will just put my camera on, as we are having an interaction. Yeah?
That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, so with the
PC Wigan, then is it?
Yes.
You're working with the police, you're working with the cops, you're working with the police. I heard you was collaborating, and I was my side. Yeah.
Welcome back to the channel. It's another one here with BBA, and today I'm at Briley Hill Police Station. I'm out with DP Audits and his brother Daryl, DD Audits. And I did actually do this station, one of the very first stations I done, going back like 3 years ago. But I actually lost the footage, or I didn't push record. I can't quite remember. There's a lot of vehicles here. Where's the main doors to this place? Excuse me, officer. Where's the main doors to this place? Is it the big brown ones? Or is it these ones here?
Main doors where it says reception over there.
Sweet.
Lots of cars, yeah.
I see you're wearing that blue badge. Yeah. Thin blue line badge.
Yeah.
No, some people find that quite offensive.
Why would it be offensive?
It's kind of like a gang badge. Most people that wear it, from my experience, seem to be like quite hands-on, quite abrupt on the job.
That's your experience?
That's my experience, yeah, for most people that wear it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that that's been your experience, but it shouldn't be that way.
Because your uniform's nice and clean, and then like you got that thin blue line badge, and it kind of ruins it. Mm-hmm. And it does say in your policy that like you're meant to wear the uniform issued to you. It's not meant to be customised in any way. You don't, but some people also have like, you know, the little tips, rubber tips on the end of their walkie-talkie things.
Yep.
So yeah. Would you, if a member of the public asked you to take it off because they were offended, would you?
Can't, it's stitched on.
No, it's not, it's Velcro. Yeah, it's Velcro.
If someone found it majorly offensive, I wouldn't have an issue in doing that.
No, would you consider wearing like the actual Union Jack, the full Union Jack?
Yeah, I don't see how that could be offensive. But
no, I'm saying, would you wear the original Union Jack in its correct form, rather than the blue line?
I would have no issue in either.
I think a lot of the issue as well is because obviously the St George's Cross.
Just to ask a question, I am being recorded, I'm presuming, because you're both standing in front of me with those on, yeah?
Yeah.
I will just put my camera on, as we are having an interaction. Yeah?
That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, so with the
PC Wigan, then is it?
Yes.
24256.
I bet you get that all the time about the Simpsons, don't you?
Well, that's Wigan.
Oh, Wigan, yeah.
Simpsons, that's
You've got to have had it at least once, though.
Once a day, maybe.
Yeah.
Quite common.
Yeah.
I was going to ask.
Well, so with gangs, a lot of it's defined by features as well. So tattoos, clothing, and that. Mm-hmm. Same as this.
Yeah.
No, I think they have to be quite diverse though these days. I don't think they can just be like, we can't employ you because you've got tattoos. I think.
No,
but...
I mean on about the badges, the same as like you defy gangs by things that they wear, don't you? You know, they wear the similar clothing.
Yeah, I just think that
and the St George's
there's a lot of people that get injured, not just officers, but people in custody.
People get offended by everything, don't they? And you can't always please everyone.
I know, but you do a lot of policing feelings these days. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but I think
you do, don't you?
I think it's down to how the individuals.
That makes your job harder. Having to police feelings.
It can do, because everyone's different.
Because they're subjective to the individual, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So how do you police that? Because if I said something to you, you might be offended by it, you might not. The next person could be. So what's kind of like that limit where you would turn around and say, like, you've you've crossed the line, you've gone beyond that point of...
You won't offend me.
No, of course not you, and you're meant to actually have a higher tolerance anyway, right? A little higher threshold of, because of your job.
Yeah, I get that. But it's down to interactions, isn't it?
You can't be just kicking people in the head because you've tasered them, and, do you know, like...
No, I wouldn't do that.
Did you see that video?
I have seen that video, yes, I've seen the video.
But do you know what I find interesting? Yeah, in its entirety, give a little bit of credit where credit's due. I'm not saying the officer should get any, but I find it very funny that the first bit of footage that was released was only the stamp on the head and not in its entirety. Yeah. So by the time the video in its entirety goes out,
a lot of people's minds have changed.
They've already made up their mind on what they see first.
Unfortunately, it's the power of the media. You know, you can't lie with what you're seeing, but if you're not seeing the full picture or the full story, you can't then make an informed decision.
I do think it changes the context of it in its entirety. I don't think that it was okay, but I do think that, like, as a human being...
adrenaline was going...
He had colleagues that was being attacked, so...
When there's colleagues that have been attacked and there's people all around you and they're carrying, you know, firearms, and people have already tried to grab them.
He couldn't use his hands, he had to use his foot.
It is, when you see it in its full context, this isn't, you know, a playground fight, this is life or death.
Yeah.
You know, because if they were to take that firearm off that officer, it's not just the officer that could be targeted, it could be any other members of the public.
I agree with that.
In that area as well. So the police officers there, whilst I'm not going to condone the kick to the head at the end, as far as situations go, volatile situations go, that is probably the worst kind of scenario any police officer,
is put under,
armed or unarmed, can ever be put in.
Yeah. The only problem with the kick for me is, though, the kicks cause that problem. This is why impartiality with the police is so important.
Yeah.
And to basically do your job correctly. If he could have avoided doing that, it would have been so much better, because now the rhetoric to do with race and that side of things that's coming out from it, one side against the other, is rage.
Do you think that sometimes in your job, because I talk about this online on my platforms, right? Do you think sometimes the police are put in a situation where they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't?
Absolutely.
And this is me holding my hands up. A lot of what I do is about criticising the police when they do wrong.
Yeah.
However, in situations like what we see the other day at the airport, should the public be getting behind the police and going, well, the kick in the head's not okay, but we need to be seen as... Because otherwise, when you're put in situations like that, I imagine you're going to be thinking to yourself, do I act in the way I... Do I want to risk
my neck?
the judgment? Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, there is, I would imagine. It's got to go through your head, because everything you do is second guessed, everything you do is questioned, and ultimately we're human. We don't always get it right. You know?
I agree with that.
And I think when we don't get it right, it's an opportunity for us to learn. And sometimes, you know, when we do get it right, we still get slammed for that. But ultimately, we're all human.
I.e., a bit like me saying to you, my experience with someone wearing the blue flag is they're all abrupt. Yeah. Obviously, you've just given me 5 minutes of your time, so maybe you've just proved me wrong there, right?
I mean, we are all different. We all, like I said before, we are human. We all have, or most of us have, families to go home to.
Yeah, of course, man. That's the most important thing, getting home to them.
To go home to.
That's the most important thing.
And at the end of the day, this is a job. We can do it as much as we humanly can.
Yeah.
For the public that we're here to serve. We're not perfect. No one ever is.
No, I get it.
Absolute idiots to say that we are. You know?
Do you enjoy your job? How long have you been in the force, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been in 5 years.
5 years?
I was a teacher before for 18.
Right, okay.
And I love the job.
That's a big jump, isn't it? Teacher, classroom, to police.
That would be the worst idea for public relations, though, because obviously you've been
You'd
able
be
to deal with
surprised
kids.
at the similarities.
Yeah.
Do you know, another thing that I wanted to discuss about that is, you know, in the airport where you had 3 WPCs, now I know diversity is a strength and all of that, but maybe in a place like an airport where you need the security, you need it to be the best, maybe have like 5 big burly police officers. If that's 5 big burly police officers, I reckon that situation could have got sorted a lot quicker than them 3 little women that basically lasted 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's maybe something the police need to look into as well. It's not going against diversity, you should have women in the police force. But in an airport like that, maybe have this. Because when you go to the football matches, especially when over in the COB games, you've got the big, burly blokes of all there. They have a special team to do the football specifically. Maybe in places like airports where security risk is high, do the same thing there. I think that's a better idea, maybe.
I won't comment on that. It's at an operational level.
I know. It just makes a bit of logical sense to me, because if that woman who was with the taser was a big burly bloke, could have just grabbed one of them a bit easier. Maybe.
Equally though, when you've got officers there with guns and they're still being attacked.
Yeah, to be fair.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter whether you're 20 stone, 6'6", or whether you're 5'2".
So that is like one of your worst case scenarios, isn't it, on a call out?
It is. Yeah. It's, I'm not an armed officer.
Would you?
For them, that is got to be, I would imagine, one of the worst possible scenarios, to be in close hand combat with someone, and when you've got people coming at you from every direction. As I said before, it is.
So with the way society can be and the way the streets can be, and etc., do you feel like you've got substantial equipment to defend yourself? Leave them alone. Don't talk to them. Get rid of them. You got to go. You got a job.
Sorry, man. I didn't catch that.
Where's that?
Yeah, all good. No worries.
Everyone gets a little bit startled, don't they? What are they doing? And I don't want to take up too much of your time. I do appreciate you speaking to me. No, but on that, as I was saying, do you feel like with the equipment that you have, it's a substantial enough of equipment to keep you safe on your job? Or do you think that actually all of you should be armed?
I personally don't think all officers need to be
armed.
Taser, yeah. As a non-lethal use of force. I think the second everyone is walking around with firearms,
more problems come into play, potentially.
I don't necessarily think that's the answer. I think the biggest issue that the police have at the moment is public perception.
Yeah.
Getting the public behind what we actually do and what we have to put up with.
That's why I think actually sometimes these interactions, they're not actually all that bad.
No,
I know sometimes there are certain officers that think they are, but they're really not. When we have ones like this, the people see it.
Our biggest tool, our biggest weapon, okay, in our job is this. Using our voice. The way we talk to people, the way we interact with people.
Yes.
If you talk to someone like an arsehole, what are they going to be like that to you? What are they going to be like to you?
That's a good ethos to have, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's human nature. You talk to people, you treat people how you would want to be treated yourself, regardless of what they've done.
Yeah. Again, which must be hard because you're only human.
Jury. We're not there to condemn people. We're there to do a job. We're not the ones that say, right, you're going away for 30 years. No, we, as with everything, like with the police caution, it is all allegation.
Yeah.
The alleged offence. We don't say you've done this. That is the allegation. It's the courts that do that.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. No, of course.
But that's another big misconception. People think that we're the ones that go around banging people or putting them in prison. We don't.
No, I get it.
It's the courts that do that, or don't do that. It's the case quite often is.
Yeah.
But on that note.
No, on that note, I'm going to let you go. But thanks. I appreciate it. Like I say, and you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you get home safe to your children and enjoy your day.
Okay.
Take care, mate. Evening, afternoon, gents.
Where's Dick? Has he followed his road somewhere? I don't know where he's gone.
Got the electric charging points. They're going all green with the electric charging points. They've got two here. So I think they've got the electric cars maybe. I know some police stations now use electric cars. But this is, as I say, Briley Hill Police Station. You got the copper top. But they were certainly radioing through then a minute because they were clearly a little bit worried about what they were doing. But it's a lot of vans. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was another one, but it's disappeared since we've been talking. Again, a lot of these buildings, these older buildings, remind me of they remind me of like my old school, like a school building. And they actually, he actually gave an opinion a little bit more than what I thought he would actually. Got this back door here. But yeah, I'm out with DP Audits and DD Audits. So the links will be in the description. Do go over and check out their channels, guys. Give them a subscribe. Like their videos and all that jazz. So yeah, he was saying that he was a teacher before this. He's been in the police now 5 years, but before that. Oh. Gonna walk round and bring this back. No, I went to do some filming at the police station. I've walked round thinking I could get round here, but it's not. So what's this building here, if you don't mind me asking? Is it a church or something?
No. It's the Civic Hall.
Civic Hall?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we have like events here.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Shows and stuff like that.
Shows. We've got bodybuilding today, competition.
Oh, nice.
We have children's events, like in the holidays. Tribute acts. We have solo Motown nights, club Tropicana nights, all different types of events.
Busy, busy, busy.
You know what? We are.
Do you do a lot of stuff during the holidays for the kids?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have events for the children. We have events for the adults, the families.
Oh, nice.
Really, we've got a bar, dressing rooms, and lights.
Not a lot of civic centres do that.
No, they don't.
In fact, there's not many places in towns, cities now, where there's anywhere for a community to go and engage in community activities.
Christmas, we have Christmas shows on for the children. We have Christmas parties for people, companies to come to.
Lovely.
Homes in the day for meetings. We have the people come to take the blood for the donation.
Oh, okay.
Things like
That's
that.
good, isn't it?
I'll have to have a look next time I'm in the area of the children after to see if there's anything on. Okay, lovely. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Do.
You've got the first controller, isn't it?
Is it the...
When I get into the settings, you can log it in onto my phone. Wi-Fi, just do something's triggered its fucking altitude or something.
Bring this back. We've come back round the front. Trying to see if anyone's... Anyway, I'm going to go put the drone up. I'll bring this back. So that was the little bit of drone footage. As I say, not really a lot to show, but I'll show you anyway. And this is actually, for all the stations that we come to as auditors, they're usually closed. I believe this one's actually open, so we can have a look to see what they've got on their notice board, if a lot at all. No food or drink. No food or drink. Don't be crazy.
Lemon sharks, that's interesting bit of information.
The sale of vehicles.
I think that's just most police stations with an open thing have them.
No longer be allowed following change in law. Interesting.
Hey guys, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, just having a little film around. Is there any chance I can get a section of pace?
It's online. Gonna print it off.
Can you not print off just one part for me? I only need one part.
What, the front part?
Ideally, like the whole of section C.
Section C. I'll have a look. If it's not bulky, I'll print it off. If it's lots, you'll have to do it online. Is that
No, I
okay?
appreciate it. Yeah,
Okay,
cheers.
so
Thank you.
What section did you say it was?
I think it's from section C, because it goes from section C to. Oh, don't hold me. Is it G?
I don't know either, so I'll have a look.
Thank
Right.
you. Cheers, Bob. Yeah.
It'll be a lot.
Well, it'd be interesting to see.
Good if you can.
There's loads.
Loads of it, yeah.
Is there? Just that one section?
Yeah.
About being detained in police
I can
custody?
give you the website. The government website. If you go on there, everything's literally on there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. What's the website?
So let me write it down. Shall I write it down for you?
Yes, please, if you don't mind. That'd be great. Your bulldog's touch you, man. I almost thought that dog was real for a minute, you know.
Look at that. put a stop to illegal fish poaching, people robbing koi carp and that, innit? Criminal offence and offence will be prosecuted. Oh yeah, on the board.
Put a stop to illegal fish poaching.
It's interesting, that.
Yeah, the Polish are always stealing the carp, man.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I used to do a lot of fishing, yeah, and the Polish cleaned out all the carps, man. Cheers, sweet. Thank you.
.uk, and then if you put that down, paste code C, that
It will just come
in
up.
that section.
Lovely,
Or
thank
just
you
put
ever
paste
so
C, it'll
much.
come up with everything.
Lovely, thank you. And can I get your collar number?
Yep, 59568.
Lovely, thank you ever so much. Cheers, thank you. And you know what? That's not a bad little visit for a station. She was quite happy to assist and help. There is a little bit there, to be honest. I don't know how much. Maybe I should have checked to see how many pages, but there's a few.
That's Bear's channel there. Go and have a look.
Rah, that looks bold, man. Look at this. Look at this. I'm calling that out.
You got a Didi on there. I don't know, I think they might. Didi! Come here.
Is it done by that bit in there, though?
Yeah, he'll know, don't worry. Check these treads first, see if they're right. What do you think about them? Think they were alright? Yeah, so.
It's the bit in the middle, right? Yeah. You have to check these, man, because they do have cars where they don't bother with the.
Someone was in the police station one of the tyres was bolt.
Yeah, it's very surprising if
I'm nitpicking now. I'm nitpicking, guys, because it's been quite a good interaction and they've been helpful at the desk. I'm trying to make sure I can find something to leave. Like, it's not quite a successful audit, but unfortunately, they all look like they're all right. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this one. As I say, guys, check out these two guys' channels as well. Links in the description. We're going to head off to the next location, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Do give it a thumbs up. leave your comments in the comments section on your interaction with that police officer. Hey? Stinger? Oh, spiky. But yeah, so we're going to head off to the next one. And yeah, catch you on the next one, guys. Much love. God bless. And as always, peace out.